All right, good morning, good evening. I am Mindmore, and this is Factorio Spaceage. This is going to be episode 34. So we got to Falgora last episode, and I'm just building my little quality thing. I can't build all of it right now because, yeah, it's just not there yet. But I build as much of it as I can right now. Like I can't do a lot of the things here because usually I have the quality inside of there and then quality on top of it, and then it just does everything else. But yeah, can't do that right now. But we can build it up so that we can actually use it. Whether it will actually work is a different story. Yeah, we're just waiting stuff. My building bar is going and it's just, doing its thing. So yeah, it's just going to take a little bit of time. So I wanted to bring you back and just show you what I've gotten into. I've gotten a lot of this cleaned up. I put some more power down here. I put some miners down here. Yeah, and that's really all I've done with a lot of waiting. A lot of waiting in between while building stuff. So we've got 5 scrap things going right now currently, and they're just, pulling stuff into here. And I'm just fishing out resources when I can. And I'm just going along. So what I'm going to do is put you guys on hold. I'm going to finish building this up, and then we'll come back when we start attaching it on. Okay, hold on. All right. So we've got it going. Now let's see how this is actually going to work. Oops, no, I didn't want to do that. All right, let's see how this guy goes. Okay. Start with 1, and then we'll add more to it. Because this will be a lot more efficient doing this than me having to do it individually. So it's going to sort through. It's going to put the batteries back on there. Oh, that's pretty neat. Okay, because you don't really need batteries in a sense, right? Oh, that's why it's putting the batteries, not that for that reason. Because it didn't have them. I didn't even realize them. Okay, looks like everything else is good. Okay. So as it overloads, it's going to put them back on the belt and then redo them again, which is really nice because then you'll get lower tiered stuff. Didn't realize that, so that's pretty cool. And the funny thing is too, is I could just build a second one of these on top of it just to take the overflow from 1. I'm not going to because it's a lot of resources that we don't have access to right now. So we have no power. Absolutely none. We've run out. Okay. So we're going to have to spend more power, I guess. All right, so I'm just going to put that right there, that right there, that right there. Hopefully we've got more in here. We do. It's so bad when solar panels that I do have are running out of power and they don't know what to do. That's why I'm walking so slow, because the exoskeleton that I'm running doesn't have any power. All right, that's a little bit better. So we're going to have a little bit more backup power. Which is great. Let's watch this thing charge up. We just need enough to outlive a storm. That's all we need. Problem is, I think I'm building too fast. From what this looks like, it looks like it's just going to come right down again. So, yeah. And I'm too far away, I think. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. I haven't tried this yet. Not. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, well then, that solves things. I'm going to have to start building all my batteries down there and just getting rid of them on the mainland. And then just bring the power up that way. Because then I can get rid of all these batteries from in here to save some space. Which will be really nice. Because then we can use this space for other things instead of having to put batteries in for this stuff. Okay. So let's get rid of the scrap right there. And that stuff is still going nicely. All right. Great. So now whenever I need resources, I can just come up here and grab them instead of having to try and sort through my own chest, which is kind of a pain in the butt. All right. How are we for power? Are we almost dead? Yeah, we're almost down. Almost down. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go work on a solution for power. I'm going to try to find a nice array of just batteries and something that I can integrate with the lightning rods. And I'll be right back. Hold on.